Hello and welcome back to our series of conversations with the minds and the makers behind Index San Francisco. Index takes place February 20th to the 22nd at Moscone West. You can register and get more information at indexconf.com. I'm here today with Swarna Podila. She's a Senior Director for Community at the Cloud Foundry Foundation. Welcome, Swarna. It's great to see you again.
Great to be here again. Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your role and what you've been up to at Cloud Foundry?
Sure. So ever since joining the community, the Cloud Foundry Foundation on board back in October, I've learned that the Cloud Foundry community is pretty mature, has a mature technology, has a mature community, has a wide community that has been working on not only bringing Cloud Foundry technology to its maturation phase, but also kind of working with other open source communities, working with either communities like Kubernetes or Istio, these kind of projects to bring the cross-community collaboration as well.
Excellent, excellent. And one of the things that I was wondering about is, what's happening with the community, and what have you seen so far in your experience working with this community? Because, as you mentioned, when we were talking before, it's an established community, it's an established technology. So, what's happening?
Sure. There's a lot of ideas and innovations coming through within the community. There's a lot of folks that are collaborating not only to stabilize the existing technology, but also on identifying the different technologies or different open source projects that could leverage this Cloud Foundry project. There's also a lot of other experiments, and kind of like we call it the Experiments and Extensions Project, which Dr. Max from IBM leads. What happens within that community is there's a lot of innovation coming through within the community, and also coming through with the ideas coming through with the integration with the other open source communities. So for example, there's a brand new UI project that came into the open source, the Cloud Foundry community as an innovation from within the community. And then there's a lot of other integration projects that are coming in with either integration with Kubernetes, integration with Istio.
Excellent. And that integration with these other emerging technologies is so important for Cloud Foundry to remain vital and remain such an active and vibrant community. So that's great to hear that you're really reaching out to the Istios and the Kubernetes and all those. So that's great. So let's talk Cloud Foundry Community Day, which you'll be a part of. So what's your role, and what can people expect to take away from the Cloud Foundry Community Day at Index?
So I will be at the Index conference, and especially the Cloud Foundry Community Day at the Index conference as a representative of the Cloud Foundry Foundation. There's a couple of us that will be there, and people can always reach out to me for any questions on either how to participate in the community, how to be a contributor or a committer, how can they contribute their efforts and time to the Cloud Foundry community. I will also be on a panel discussion. So I think I'm joined by other folks like Dr. Max, Nima, Patrick from Docker. We will be discussing on the importance of this kind of cross-community collaborations, the do's and don'ts, I think. Max expects a good debate to happen during the panel discussion. So I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to talk to me today. It's always good to see you, and I look forward to seeing you in San Francisco.
Yep, pleasure to talk to you as well.
Excellent. And Community Day is February 20th. And Community Day itself is a free event. So if you're interested in registering just for Community Day, you can do that at indexconf.com. Index San Francisco, the entire program is February 20th to the 22nd at Moscone West. You can follow the links in this video or visit indexconf.com for more information. Thanks again, Swarna.
Thank you, Kevin.